During my years in school, I'd say I had really good relationships with my teachers. Every year, I always get excited to see these new set of instructors and learning their personalities and their teaching styles. But there was a teacher who I didn't really get along with. He was my health education teacher. Let's name him Mr. Jack, because he was a jackass. Mr. Jack, who stands at a whopping 5'5"-ish feet, or 165 centimeters, is definitely a gym bro who looked like Superman, but just like extra punchable. When it was my first day in class, he would make us wait outside the classroom, and if you were late, he would make you do lunges. So the vibe I was getting was, don't mess with his time. One day, I drew him like Superman because, like I said, he looked like Superman. And the way he reacted was like very excited, like a little bit too excited. And he kept asking me to draw him. It rubbed me the wrong way, so I made that my last time. That should have been my first red flag. He's a bit narcissistic or self-centered. Also, another thing I didn't really like about this instructor is that he always wore like really short gym shorts. What's worse is that I was sitting in front of the class because I liked learning, and it was just so awkward. As days passed, I had noticed he was nicer to the more popular girls, always lenient with them. They always had their phones out and they talked really loud, and sometimes they even disrupt class. I remember one time, one of my friends in the class asked if I could draw him a bookmark of an anime girl, and we were told to keep it down. That was my second red flag.
Alright, this is how we're going to do this. When we do tests or worksheets, I want you to write in black or blue ink. That way, it's all finalized. After that, I want you to grade your own work with red pen. After finding out how many you got right, I'll teach you how to get your grade. Now that you know what your grade is, place your paper at my desk.
This guy is lazy. On this particular day, after I was done grading my work, I realized I turned off my phone. Because I had a Nokia phone, so I didn't really need to have it on all day. I only ever use it for emergencies. One thing about these phones is that when you turn it on, the ringtone that it provides is like really, really loud. So as I was turning it on, my phone chimed. I had high anxiety, I was freaking out because it was just so loud, and for some odd reason, Mr. Jack just singled me out and told me to put my phone on his desk. I felt embarrassed. I kind of was annoyed because the group of girls were just like kind of laughing or giggling, and like they were on their smartphones.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Why was I singled out? Literally, others are on their phone and they're disrupting class. How come I was the only one who was being punished and I'm being treated so unfairly? Also, why am I even grading my own work? You're the teacher. Why am I doing your f***ing job? The rest went kind of blank because I was just so angry. I just know that I was kind of crying a lot, and the friend that I was drawing for stood up and gave me a hug to calm me down. Apparently, Mr. Jack told the rest of the students to walk out the classroom because he thought I was some sort of threat. He then called one of the school aides, and this school aide actually is someone I often talk to, and he knows that I'm a good student, and he walked in and saw me. He was like, "I'm picking her up?" And was just basically in disbelief. He escorted me to the principal's office and told me to sit tight until the principal was ready to see me. I can also say that I was pretty nervous. My stomach was churning and I was just really scared of what's going to happen to me. I didn't want to get expelled or suspended because how am I going to explain to my parents that I threw my phone at my teacher? The principal called me in and told me to sit down in front of her. And then she said,
"Miss Airy, I was not expecting to see you. You're usually not like this. You're very respectful and very nice to everybody. May you tell me what happened?
Mr. Jack is such a pathetic excuse for a teacher. He shows favoritism to the popular girls in the class and makes them go on their phone, and they're really loud. He also makes us grade our own work, and I don't have a calculator, and I use my Nokia phone to use its calculator. And then I turned it on, and it chimed really loud. And I got in trouble for doing the thing he told us to do.
Okay. Well, I know you very well, Miss Eri. So please relax here and wait until your next class, and I'll have the aide grab your stuff from Mr. Jack's class. I'll handle the situation.
I stayed in the office until the bell rang. The following day, before entering Mr. Jack's class, he told me to stay outside. After everyone settled in, he walked out and gave me a proper apology. I guess he didn't want to show the class that he apologized. I don't know. We both entered. I sat in the back of the class, so I'm not so close to Mr. Jack anymore. I stopped participating until the next semester when we switched classes, in which I never spoke to this teacher ever again. The new school year started, and I've entered my senior year with word that Mr. Jack has been transferred to a different school. So, where is he now, you may wonder? Let's just say he got caught by sending his girlfriend at the time a video of him strumming the A minor key a little bit too long. Therefore, he went to musical court. But yeah, you could take that as you will. Thank you so much to Alice Nishimura or Sushigiri for voicing my principal, and thank you so much to my friend Blue Burr, or Brian. He's one of my editors. Yeah. Thank you so much for voicing my jackass of a teacher. You did wonderful. Thank you. Please do follow them and show them your support. They did wonderful. They're amazing, and I love them so much. And yeah, be sure to stay tuned, subscribe, and like the video if you want to. It's up to you. And I'll see you guys next time when I'm able to. Bye!